guys, and welcome back for another Horror Nights. Not really any breaking news or anything, but we're gonna do a little Q&A session. I asked the question over on my Instagram, which if you're not following me, please do so here at my handle. I always post a lot of really fun theme park, travel, blog type things over there, so definitely check it out if you're into those type of things. And I asked over in my stories just any questions, whether you're a first timer, a 100th timer, anything that you want to know about Halloween Horror Nights, either at Universal, Hollywood, or both. So I had a lot of really great responses, and thank y'all for that if you're watching the video, which I hope that you are. But I have all the questions that I picked that I thought would be the most beneficial here on my trusty phone. So we'll just go through a few and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability, and I hope that you enjoy. So our first question: what house are you most looking forward to? And this was one that I got several times. A lot of these that I picked, the question was asked kind of over and over, so I thought that those would be the best indicator of what people wanted to hear about. But as far as houses in Orlando, I'm most excited about Trick or Treat and Stranger Things, because one, I'm a huge fan of both of those. Like, as you can see with my shirt, I already have Trick or Treat action going on, so I'm really excited about that. So remember to always check your candy. But as far as Hollywood goes, they also are going to have Trick or Treat and Stranger Things, which Stranger Things I think is going to be phenomenal. I'm really pumped up about that, just because the show is so popular. There's a bug right there, sorry. Just because the show's so popular and it's so supernatural and spooky. Like I said in a previous video, I'm excited to see how they incorporate more of the horror elements to it. But I'm probably most excited for the Universal Monsters that has the special music by Slash over in Hollywood. I think the tram, it sounds cool, having the Hollywood Harry. Last year was the first year that we ever attended in Hollywood, and I thought it was pretty fun. Like, it was really cool, like especially going from Universal and Hollywood. There is a little bit of difference, but they're both amazing events. Oh, also at Hollywood, I'm really excited about Horrors of Blumhouse Chapter 2, because I don't know, maybe I'm the only person that thinks this, but I'm a big fan of Happy Death Day and Truth or Dare. I both really enjoyed those movies. Truth or Dare is probably one of my top movies of the year. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to see how they incorporate Happy Death Day over at Universal in Orlando, and then how they have Truth or Dare in Hollywood, as well as Unfriended. I think that's just gonna be really fun. So Trick or Treat, Stranger Things, Universal Monsters, Horrors of Blumhouse Chapter 2. Those are my 4 picks that I'm most excited about. Second question: we are flying into Orlando and want to know if staying on property at Universal is worth it. If so, what hotel would you recommend? And I can truthfully say that staying on property is 100% worth it. One, you all have the perks of being close to everything, which is kind of essential in my opinion, because everything starts at a certain time and there's gonna be traffic. Just factoring in different things, I just think it's better to play it on the safe side and to already be close enough where if you have to, you can walk, as opposed to getting stuck in traffic, finding a parking spot, doing all of that, just because you don't want to miss out on anything. And plus, Universal offers some pretty cool perks with their stay. I know at Portofino, Bay, Hard Rock, and Royal Pacific, they actually offer express passes during the day for the park. So if you're planning on doing a park day during the day, then that means you get early access and you get front of the line for the rides and all of that during the day. Now for Horror Nights, that express pass would be separate, and that's for everyone. But during the day, you are having that express pass that comes with your hotel fee. And then over there's the new Aventura Hotel, which I have not stayed in yet, but it looks really cool. It opened I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's a great budget hotel from what I've seen. I'm not sure if any of the prices go under. I don't think anything goes over $100. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's a true thing. And then I love Cabana Bay. That's probably my favorite hotel. Cabana Bay and Hard Rock are my two favorites, but I love Cabana Bay because it's essentially a budget hotel, but it is so retro, so fun, so many fun photo ops if you're into that type of thing, especially if you're big into Instagram, blogging, whatever. It looks like a little 1950s hotel that you would see in a movie, think like Gidget, Beach Party, like all of those kind of kitschy like 50s type movies is what the hotel kind of looks like. But it's really nice, it's super convenient. It's like a 15-minute ride or a 15-minute walk and a 5-7 minute bus ride over to the park. So you're right in the middle of everything. And also one that I have not stayed in yet but looks really nice too is the Sapphire Falls, and I think it's a moderate resort. So we have Cabana Bay and Ventura that are going to be your budget, Sapphire and Royal Pacific, which are kind of moderate, and then your more luxury hotels are Portofino Bay as well as Hard Rock, which is my other favorite, just because it is so close to the park and it takes maybe 10 minutes to walk over there, maybe 7, and you have a little private security that you can go through, so you don't have to wait in the long line. So definitely my picks would be Cabana Bay and Hard Rock. And yes, I think it is totally worth it to stay there because, I mean, if you're going to Horror Nights, why not treat yourself, you know? And plus it's Universal, like I said, that they have so many price budgets now that it's hard to beat a lot of their prices even with the hotels that are close by. So yes, if you're flying in, definitely would recommend. Question number 3, and this is one that actually was brought up a lot. And it sounds simple, but it's one that I know that we even have questions about when we first started going. And it is, do you have to pay extra for Halloween Horror Nights? And the answer is yes, you do. It is a separate ticket event, which means that it is separate from your day pass, annual pass, any of those things it's separate from. So it is a separate park admission. Now, you need to go to the website to see all the different array of options that there are, because there are many. There is one that has several nights of fear. That means that you can go multiple times. There's one that's a single day pass, which I think that's probably what most people probably gonna be doing, single or 2-day, whatever, however long, or maybe you're going for the whole month, I don't know. But whatever it is, go to the website and make sure that you check it out to see which pass fits you. Now, with that, you can also add on the RIP, which is like a VIP tour, which is really good. It's very pricey, but it is front of the line, free food, free drinks, very worth it in my personal opinion, but it's just if you can factor that into your budget. So Express Passes, all that can be found on the website with the ticket options and which ticket fits your best needs. But the answer is yes, you do have to pay extra to attend Halloween Horror Nights if you just have a regular day pass, annual pass. However, if you do have an annual pass, make sure you check the dates, because you do get one free admission per Horror Night. So each year you get free admission to it on selected dates. So if you're a pass holder, be sure to check that out, because you want to make sure that you get your free Halloween Horror Nights night. Yeah. So be sure to check that out and find all the official information on. We got quite a bit of too is along the lines of my friends are forcing me to go to Halloween Horror Nights this year, and I'm really nervous about going. Is it really that intense? And this is another, it just really depends on what you're used to. If you're used to haunted houses, if you love scary movies, if you don't really scare easily, like things popping out at you, then no, it's really not as intense. That I'll be honest, I am someone, I love horror movies, I love scary things. I do jump at the event. I have gotten scared. There are some things that I'm like, wow, that is really, really intense. So just kind of like, again, like when with the child question, based on what you think that you're comfortable with. If you're really into horror movies, if you're not into horror movies but you don't really scare easily, then I think you'll be fine. But again, go through, kind of look at the clips, look at previous videos, walkthroughs. I think that those will definitely help you get prepared for the event. And also go to the event when it's lighter outside. Like try to get there when it first begins, because it's still pretty light in Florida around, you know, 6-7 o'clock. And that way I think you can kind of get your bearings on everything. You see things in the light, you're kind of getting used to it. You can take some pictures, you can take video, anything that kind of preoccupies your mind from being so focused on what exactly is going on around you. And plus, I think when you are taking photos, or you're like just taking a video, taking a Snapchat, taking Instagram, whatever, I think kind of makes you feel more comfortable because it kind of takes you out of that setting of it being real, I guess is the term, but it makes you feel more at ease, and that way when it's get darker and you're walking around, you won't feel as nervous because you've already been through it. You've seen it in light, you know what it's about. It's not as spooky, but it is an intense event. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, it's intense. Like, there have been some houses that I was like, I'm genuinely terrified of this. There was several last year that really got me, and my friends, it's just like, yeah, this, you know, it's creepy. I mean, it's Halloween Horror Nights. It's supposed to be scary. So just kind of go in it with an open mind and know that there's not really a way to escape everything that's going on, because there's 6 different scare zones that you're gonna have around the park. The only really safe zone, I guess, would be in Diagon Alley, which is back in Harry Potter. So if worst comes to worst, then I guess you could just spend the night in Diagon Alley, which would not be horrible. It would be quite fun if you're not enjoying Horror Nights. But definitely look through it, the event, look at the houses, see what's going to be there, what's going to be happening. And you know what, I think once you just kind of get in the mindset that this is fun, the actors are all having fun, it's at a theme park, like, it's a Universal, like, how could you not have fun? I think that once you get in the mindset that, you know, everyone's just there to have a good time, that you'll end up really enjoying yourself, and to definitely try it out. I think you might be a little bit braver than you think you are. Yeah. And our last question, and I just thought this one was kind of random, but someone asked, is California's Halloween Horror Nights just a tram ride? And the answer is no. It is much more than a tram ride. There is a tram ride, and the tram ride is really fun, but there's also houses. So they're going to be having Halloween, Trick or Treat, Universal Monsters, Stranger Things, Poltergeist. There's so many houses. Oh, First Purge, Horrors of Blumhouse Chapter 2. There's going to be a lot of houses there. So yes, there is a tram ride, but it is certainly not the only thing there. They also have scare zones as well. Houses, everything that you can think of, Universal California offers it to you for Halloween Horror Nights. So it's definitely really fun on both coasts. If you're going to both on both sides, think that that's going to be pretty fun, because I think that the lineup this year is really great. So yeah, those are some Q&As that you guys had for me, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that you got something out of the video. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, follow me on my Instagram like I previously said, and that way I'll be doing a little more of these Q&As, so maybe I'll make another video for any other questions that you might have. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that my question and answer skills were okay with y'all. And please be on the lookout for more videos, more updates. I'm going to be doing more theme park videos. Pretty much everything that you can kind of think of relating to Horror Nights I'll be doing, and then just some other just fun stuff about Universal, Disney, all the parks. So please keep up to date, travel, everything. So a lot of videos coming your way, and thank you so much for joining me, and thanks for being here. Bye.